Yo, good morning, guys, and welcome to another stream. It is Wednesday. It's 9:18, and we're gonna dive right in. But you know what we do here. So we're gonna go through the verse of the day. We're gonna open up in prayer, and then we're gonna go and see what's happening on the charts. I took the quick peek. I did, but we'll dive into it. Um, in just a second. Also, if you please like and subscribe, go ahead, and if you want to join the Discord with a group of traders, it's going to be the first link in the description down below. So let's get right into it. Verse of the day comes from Matthew 21 43, and it says this: I tell you, the kingdom of God will be taken away from you and given to a nation that will produce the proper fruit. I read this morning. Hold on, before we, because y'all gonna get distracted, man. Yeah, y'all gonna get distracted. I read this morning, and man, that was just, it resonated with me. If you guys remember, I posted about trading with the fruits of the spirit, and now, yes, these verses are not in the exact context of trading, but at the same time, we can apply. What is this? We can apply all of these into trading in one way or another. So we're gonna go through the first one, and I'm not gonna go through all of them, but every single day I'm gonna go through one of them so that we can start to lean into this. And the first one is the fruit. The first one is love, and this is what I put in. There has to be a level of love for the gift that I have been given to trade, and this means not for money, not for the wins, but for the but love for the process, the calling, and the grace that lets me do this at all. Love keeps my heart pure from greed. And the verse for that is, part of it is First Corinthians 16:4. And don't worry, I'm almost done. And it's just do everything in love. So the first one is love. And so when I saw this, I was like, man, there's the fruits of the spirit are part of how we should operate on a daily basis, not just in trading, but on a daily basis, right? So I thought that was really neat and really cool. And before we dive in, let me just, we're going to open up in prayer, and then we'll jump right in. So, Father, thank you for this morning. Thank you for the opportunity that we get to be here. Thank you for the opportunity we get to trade, to sit here, Lord. I pray that you give us wisdom. I pray that you give us clarity, Lord, and anything that doesn't come from you, Lord, remove it. Give us your peace, Lord, in Jesus' name. Amen. All right, let's get it. You need something?
Car has a bunch of lights on it. I don't know if I should move the car.
No.
You're okay? Like I'm okay?
Oh, I don't know.
They're new lights.
Okay, well then I don't know what to tell you.
You know about cars, so should I?
Just don't. No, just don't. Just stay here. Yeah,
Can I use your car?
sure.
Then? Where's your key?
I'm not sure. All right. Anyways, let's dive into it. Forex Factory. What do we have? 8:30. We had core retail sales month over month. Retail sales month over month. I'm guessing this is before all the tariff stuff. Oh no, sorry. This won't do anything. This won't have anything to do with that. This will probably be impacted for next month. 1:30. Powell speaks. This would be interesting. This would be very interesting, right? Tomorrow unemployment claims, and then Friday nothing because the market is closed. So 1:30. Keep an eye out for that. We're gonna let's look at this is let's see where does 1:30 land. 1:30 lands right around here. Okay, cool. 9:22 market will be opening soon. Y'all join the Discord. That was the Discord, but I ain't gonna show you guys. Y'all better join. All right, let's get it. All right. So, man, oh man, what were we looking at? If you guys remember, we talked about, we saw all of this. All of this price action was sort of a meh price action, right? All of this, it was good. We caught some stuff, right? And then, ultimately yesterday was good. Or sorry, Monday was good. This was beautiful. This was beautiful there. And then on Wednesday, most of the day, it was you know, just inside of this range. And if we look at the daily, you can see we didn't do much yesterday, right? The day before we caught this move, but that was about it. But yesterday it was just, look at ES. And this is MES, right? But still look at it. The dailies have been sort of eh. And then overnight, as soon as we open, we expand to our target. Now let me show you guys what I'm looking at on a higher time frame. Let's take a look at let's back up for just a second. Let's back up for a second. We have a monthly fair value gap, and now you're like, man, what the heck? A monthly? Well, yeah, we have to sort of align context, understand where we're at, and what we might want to do as far as price action goes, right? So we have a couple of things. We know that this is 50% of that range. Previous, yeah, this is 50% right there, right around here. So we know we have this. Um, and we just need to keep an eye on that, right? Up here, like, do we want to come back and trade into these imbalances, this inversion, or is price going to be held up by this right here, right? And keep in mind, this is a monthly. We have a day for this to close. If this can close above here, that would be great for some more for continuation higher. But look at where we're at. Open here, we're down here. So I'm not too convinced that we're gonna go to the upside yet. Yes, we put in this wick here, and let's look at it on the or sorry, that was a 3 week. Let's look at it on the there's a monthly. On the daily, or sorry, here's the weekly. There's the weekly. Okay. Rejected that right there. Boom. This is also, you can look at it as an inversion for value gap there. The top would be there, but this is how I'll be looking at it right there. Just using the body of that candle on the 3 week for a breaker, not the full candle. Close below, didn't close above, opened up here, like gapped up. I mean, this to me looks yeah, we want to continue to see lower prices, right? And what do we do here? We simply just rebalance this move on the way up. 50% of that move rebalanced. Boom, and 50% rebalanced, done. So there's no real reason for us to continue to go up here unless price just wants to, trade into the inefficiencies and then continue lower. But I'm not looking for higher prices. Now here's a for now, and this is going to change, right? I think if you can adapt to the change of what the market is giving you, then you're in a better position to trade. On the daily, we have an SMT. If we measure this SMT, this takes us back into this weekly gap. Right here, we talked about this, right? We've talked about this. It's like this is going to get traded at some point or another. Okay? This is going to get traded into at some point or another. Is it going to be now? I don't know. But we have the setup, we have the recipe for us to go there, right? According to what price is giving us, the recipe for us to come up here is there. The only way, and there's you if we are right, and if our bias is right and we're understanding price, then yes, price might go up there on a higher time frame, right? Let's look at the 6 hour. Here's a 6 hour. We traded into that CISD on the 6 hour. We Okay, we'll go here. Traded into that CISD on the 6 hour and then pushed higher. Now, what I want to see here, no, understanding the bias, right? Understanding that we have a higher time frame market maker model to the upside, understanding that price has been pushing to the upside, right? I'm not this. I wasn't bullish on this. And you're like, well, that's stupid. Yes, I know, but I wasn't bullish on this. I was bullish once we tapped into this CISD, rejected that CISD on a higher time frame. Then I was bullish on top of a SMT down here, right? Not just an SMT. This was a weekly sequential SMT that took us higher. Weekly cycle SSMT, right? So then we get this. Let's see right here. Yo, I need some music. Weekly cycle sequential SMT took us higher, right? Into what? Previous lows. We talked about them, previous area of quote unquote resistance, right? And what do I want to see? Let's see, maintains. Cool. Okay, what do I want to see? I want to see us trade into this low here. Okay, that's the one I want to see us trade into. Why this low? This is Friday's low. This was Friday's low. And if we can get an SMT on Friday's low, that'd be awesome. That would be the first thing I look for. Ultimately, I think we can get an SMT here. And this is gonna be Thursday's low. So if we can get an SMT with Thursday's low or Friday's low, that to me would look really good for us to continue higher. I would want to see RTY trade into this gap, right? So I want to see this become an SMT with RTY here inside of the gap on RTY, not necessarily here, but if we can get an SMT inside of this right here, that would be good. Like this. Boom, SMT, and then continue higher. And now let's just take a look at it. So now we have the idea. We framed the idea, right? We framed the idea. Also, market just opened. We framed the idea. And remember, we looked at, let's see. Do you guys remember that trade I was looking at? And I said, man, like this is the one that I'm looking for. This is what I'd be looking at. And I posted it on the group. We had an SMT up here, right? And then we had on a 15-minute the CISD was up here. This was a model in and of its no, sorry, right here. This was a model in and of itself right here. 15-minute, right, took us down to here. I 4 standard deviations, took that because it was inside the gap. It wouldn't, before the close of the gap, made me feel like really good about it. But this confirmed a high time frame model, right? A high time frame model, right? -2, 2.5. That was met at open yesterday, right? Boom. And then now we're trading up. So we expect this SMT. Let's measure that. Where does this take us? This takes there, 2.5. That target was met. Where's my 4 on this one? Is there a 4? Yeah. Oh, maybe I can't see it. There it is. Yeah, I just couldn't see it. 4, 4.5. Where does that take us? Right there. And this is what I'm talking about. Like, maybe I would want to, if I'm going to see an SMT here, I'll take this. Right? As long as we have SMTs everywhere else. Right now, as price is delivering right now, I don't know that I want to take any of this. Okay. I really don't. What's this? Oh, you know what? Um, what's it called? Shoot. Oh, Bluebird. Oh man, this is gonna drive me nuts. Hold on. Who was this? We're gonna listen to this guy. He's so good. Mm. Oh man, if I can remember. There it is. Okay. Now, if I get flagged, whatever, you know. Oh yes. All right, let's get it. I am excited for this. But yeah, so that's the plan, guys. I'm just gonna be waiting for this. We have an SMT right now. We have an SMT. Let's take a look. 45 seconds. And now you got to remember, when I'm looking at the 45 second, I'm not expecting the full move to really happen right away. A 45 second, yes, it could trigger the move, but you have to remember there is a model on a higher time frame that needs to take place, and it'll play out the same way. So if you have a 45 second, do something like this, like this CISD, we can expect it to come back into the range and then deliver. Now on the other side, you might have that CISD on a 15-minute down here. So what can you expect at that point? Well, if that's the case, you can continue to expect expansion, hit your target on the 45 second, and then trade back into the range and then expand. So don't get scared on these legs up, right? Expect them and know when to expect them so that you're aware of them. I think I used to get sort of hesitant in price when I saw that pullback, but now that I understand, hey, these things are going to happen, so I just have to wait through it. And that's just different trading styles. Yeah, nothing here for me yet. Oh wait. Oof, RTY. Almost. Come on, dude. Come on, RTY. Did we put equal highs here? Yeah, no, nothing yet. So literally we just sit here and wait and just watch price deliver. And if price goes without us, guess what? Price goes without us. And it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. And if I don't trade today, that'd be nice. Like this, I want the setup to be so stupid clear that I don't. Yeah, it just has to be clear. Right now, it's okay, but let's back up into the 1 hour. Yeah, I would love to see something inside of this wick. Once RTI gives us this SMT, I want to see something inside of that wick. We just tapped into that CISD here. We're rejecting this for now. So if you're catching longs, this might be a good place to do it. Just don't be here too long. I mean, that no pun intended, but yeah, because this became, yeah, this looks good for longs for now. But understanding that my targets are down here, right? That's something I must understand. Where's my food at? DoorDash. Okay. Nvidia to 160? Yeah, just not yet. Yeah, not yet, man. Not yet. It will be. It will be. Just not yet. Just give it a second. Nvidia did tap into a higher time frame model target. Yeah, I want to take a look at Tesla real quick because I do trade Tesla. Let's take a look at Tesla for a moment. Let me take a look at all of these. Broken, and SMT. Okay, awesome. Let's get rid of this. Boom. I hate this. Let me get rid of this. Okay. Tesla. Oh. There's the lows that I'm looking for to get taken. There they are. Right? We've got these lows down here. I'm looking for these to be liquidated. To be gonorrhea'd. We got one there. We got two more left. This would be good for this. Again, this lines up to the setup that we're looking at, right? On NQ and everything else, this lines up to that setup. We have a CISD here, right? We have an SMT here. If we look here, SMT down here with other big companies, right? Which is the same thing that we see on the NQ with other indices. So what can we expect? Well, let's see if we run these lows here all at once, or are we going to be waiting, right? Or is this just a quick liquidity run and then to the upside, or do we run these lows and then close below into this gap, turning this into some sort of resistance for us to continue lower, right? Now we have to understand one thing. Let's go back to, I think I mentioned this, but let's go back to the indices real quick. We have to understand this model. We have to understand and respect this model. This was the actual leg that manipulated price. Okay, this was the actual leg that manipulated price. This was the last leg to manipulate price. This is on a 1 hour time frame. Look at where that takes us. 4.5, meaning according to this model here, this is done. According to what we're seeing in price, this is complete, right? From this low to this low here, this is complete. Now if we want to zoom out on a hard time frame, then let's just go to the 4 hour. Then this manipulation leg comes up to here. And so this is where I'm saying be careful. We don't have to go here on a hard time frame, not yet, right? If we disrespect and take out these lows, there's no reason for us to come up here. And so that's what I just need you guys to be cautious about, understanding where we're at in time before price, so that we can deliver. Okay, finding when is the right time for price to deliver. And so that's how I'm looking at it. Let's take a look at it on Tesla here on the 1 hour. Same thing. Look at this. You can see this manipulation leg, right? The same manipulation leg, 4.5. Now here's the thing, it's not as clean as the index, because this is a single equity company, right? A single company over multiple companies that give us a very similar signal. And when I say that sounds cringy, signal, it just gives us the actual leg that we're looking for, right? So looking at different assets is going to help for sure. Yeah, I want to see us take out all of this liquidity. So the time is not yet here. Time is not yet here, guys. Look at these 4 hours on RTY. That's disgusting. Look at these on YM. That's gross. That's gross. And nothing here yet. Not yet. Let's look at the 30-minute. Yeah, nothing here yet either. Nope, nothing here yet either. Shoot, this is setting up to be a nice long opportunity actually, but I don't want to long this yet. I'm looking for shorts. So what I will do is just to, because I want to get better at this model too, right? So I will be getting some more data on, hey, we have a high time frame, we're in the high time frame sell model. Where is price most likely to draw to on a sell model against the actual model, right? Meaning it's still a valid play, but we may not see 4.5. Instead, we might see 2.5. So we'll see. Yeah, this is an SMT right now. No CISD yet here. Our CISD is up here. We can trust the 15-second CISD, but we don't have one. I'd be looking for a 45-second one. Just stay a little bit longer. Wait until the pain's gone before you go break my heart again. I can sing and play along for now. Through the parts when everything's lighter. Okay. Till the stars come out like choirs. You can leave. But you don't gotta be up. This is what, yeah, looking for CISD, right? I'm not taking this trade. I'm not taking this trade until it becomes so clear. Could we drop from here? Absolutely. Absolutely, we could drop from here. But there's been no expansion yet. I think FOMC takes us up here at 130. manipulates, and then drops. Yeah, nothing here yet. Let's go back to the 15. This would be a CISD entry, or some people want to call it order block entry. And this becomes a defined risk. Again, no real entry here for me, right? So, oh, what I do want to see is how price would look like. So this would be, let's see how where risk would be defined according to this. Here I wouldn't enter even defining my risk, right? Even let's just go to 4. I wouldn't enter. I want this to be invalidated. That looks good there. No SMT though. This is where we need to dive into these like smaller time frames. YM or YM could give us that SMT. Ah. Man, oh man. Yeah, nothing here yet, guys. Nothing here. We need to stay patient. This is the hard part, right? Staying patient for sure. Yeah, let's go, dude. Let's see, what's a better color for this? Do you guys remember I used to use my my pink boxes? This right here. I think I might bring it back. Pink. Yeah, I'm gonna bring it back. 7% right there. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh yeah, it just looks not as aggressive, I guess. I don't even know if that's a thing. Yeah, this looks good. I can see better. Let's see. Yeah, we might get our SMT YM down here, right? Take out this liquidity down here. Boom. And then either we continue down and start taking out all of these lows, or game over. This is we are in a distribution quarter. So keep that in mind. But we also have FOMC happening inside of the continuation quarter, right? Inside of the continuation quarter. So FOMC is bound to happen right here at the manipulation of the continuation quarter, right here. FOMC. Well, that's not FOMC. It's just Powell speaking. Sorry. Yeah, you guys know what I mean, right? Let's see. Where's he speaking at? Club of Chicago. This would be good though. I mean, outlook on the yeah. Okay. Dollar rebound. Get out of here, bro. Let's see. Crypto, what's it doing? Cool. What do we see here? Y'all remember, look at gold, man. Gold is just gold is just stacking. There's my targets for gold. If you wanted, if you didn't see them already, I did just a quick sort of analysis on it on a higher time frame. This would be it. The totality of the model ends around here. So we got some rooms to go with gold, right? I wouldn't be scared to long this. I mean, I would be scared to long it, not gonna lie. Gold is a beast. And when I say scared, it's just, man, I don't trade gold as much as I should. Okay, looking at the bonds. We talked about this, right? The bonds. SMT on the bonds to take us higher, right? If this is a manipulation here on the bonds, we can measure this leg. It takes us to 2.5 into this gap up here, right? I would expect price to come up here, or at least rebalance this whole move. One of the two. 50% of that is right down here. So maybe we rebalance that. Bonds, depending on what China's doing and stuff, bonds don't look so good. Let's see, what do we have here? This is the dollar. Yeah, let's look at it on a higher time frame, right? Because the dollar looks interesting. Now I do have it inverted. Oh no, I don't. I have this inverted just to follow the dollar. So the dollar has just taken out a lot of liquidity here, right? All of this liquidity. I expect the dollar to come back into there, into this sort of BPR, right? Into that BPR. Unless we have an SMT up here, which we don't. Oh, maybe we do. Hold on. From this high, no, we don't. No SMT. Yeah, I expect the dollar to go higher. I do. I expect the dollar to go higher. If we look here, right, we got this here. We've got this here. Right? Unless the dollar can trade inside of here and continue lower, if that's what it wants to do. But right now, the dollar, man, I don't know. Dollar looks kind of weird. Yeah, I mean, we could go lower. It's we can go higher. We can go lower. We can go anywhere. Just looking for. No SMT. Okay. We have an SMT here. Yeah, no SMT here yet. We do, however, we do have an SMT here. This whole leg. Yeah, this could be it. This could be it. Yeah, this takes us below. If that is an SMT here, where do we go here? Is that really it? Shoot. That'd be nice, right? That'd be nice. But yeah, no, I'm expecting either a rebalance of this move. Yeah, at least to here. It might take a while. Oh, buddy. 170 bucks for that risk? Let's get it. Would I take this? Ooh. Honestly, that does not look bad. It does not look bad. It doesn't look bad. Do we have any PSP here? The 3. Let's go to the 6. No, no. I'm just gonna wait. Yeah, accumulation here on RTY. Nothing here. This looks good. This looks good. If I was gonna take anything long, this would be the good time to do it, and then get invalidated if I'm on the wrong side, right? Like, okay, don't take it. Don't take it. It's not clear. It's not clear yet. Especially NQ. NQ tends to just like wick everything. Where's my food? Let's see. Oh, let's go. We're almost there. We're almost there. It's almost here, guys. Hey, do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe, do all the YouTube stuff. It helps. It helps. It absolutely helps. If you want to join the Discord, it's going to be the first link in the description down below. Go ahead and join that. Absolutely free. And we post a bunch of stuff. I do protect the group, so if you're being a douche, I will kick you out for sure. So just be nice to people. Gold, yeah, gold is insane, man. Oh boy, I do. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. Let's just take a look at Bitcoin. Yo, I do like my crypto charts, not gonna lie. I do like my crypto charts. I like the color. I might change it all to this, but this is the one that I trade the most. This is my favorite color scheme for charts. But when I'm doing the live streams, I typically do these just because it's easier. Yeah, it's easier. Dang, look at that risk. Very small risk. If that was the case, I do expect this to expand higher. I do. I really do. If you look at the 30-minute, oh, actually, this looks really good. Rejection here. Rejection here, right? Close below this BPR. This is looking really good. As the 1 hour, yeah, this is looking good. This 1 hour close without a wick at the bottom. That's crazy. It's a tiny one. Tiny wick. What time is it? 10:06. All right, 10:06. We haven't taken anything. Nothing I like here. Nothing I like. Nothing I like. Yeah, I'll be heading over to the Discord group. If you want to join, first look at the description below. I'll literally just gonna chat it up with them. It's just a good time. I love being in that group. It's just a great people. Okay. All right. 10:07. I think I'm gonna call it here, guys. 10:07. I'm gonna call it here. Again, I'm expecting price to expand higher. Yep, I'm expecting price to expand higher for sure here. Give us an SMT. That SMT is gonna take place anywhere here anywhere here for sure. On for when Powell speaks, then I'll be looking for something, some sort of entry. But right now, I'm not trying to chase this short yet. Not yet. Not yet. Look how well we're respecting this. Look how well we're respecting that right now. Right? So don't be just jumping in yet. This was I mean, yeah, this is clear. I want to see a second SMT, either with this high here, right, on any of these assets. Then I'll be looking for shorts. But for now, nothing yet. So stay safe out there. If you want to join the group, first link in the description down below, and I'll catch you guys. Yeah, I'll catch you guys tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Thursday. Yeah, Thursday. That'll be the last trading day of the week, and we'll go from there. All right, y'all. Take it easy. Stay safe. We'll see you soon.